What's going on, guys? This is Jigsaw here. Today, I'm going to be addressing a very commonly asked question, and that question is simply, can Titanfall be competitive? Now, before I talk about my opinions on the matter, I'm going to ask you guys to share with us in the comment section down below what you think of it. Is Titanfall going to be the kind of game where we're going to see a competitive scene? So my answer to that question is simply, as the game stands right now, no, it cannot be competitive. However, you need to acknowledge this. Titanfall has gotten great reviews from the beta, and the game will continue to get good reviews upon release. It is a fun, new shooter that's definitely an awesome change of pace from the normal shooters we've been seeing lately. It's a really great game, and because it's such a great game, it will attract a large audience. Now, of course, with such a large audience, MLG is going to be interested in trying to make it a competitive game. So right now, I'm going to propose my ideas to the developers of Titanfall and to the MLG rule makers on how you could possibly make Titanfall a competitive game. So first off, we're going to start off with the biggest issue that people have been thinking about, I think, is the Titans. Titans are not overpowered, but let's face it, when one team's doing well and they have like 4 Titans in, and the other team has 0 or 1, it's really hard to get an edge. So I think you need to cap it that each team can only have 1 Titan in at a time, and that Titan cannot be autopiloted, it has to be player controlled. I think this is the best way to address the Titan issue, and I think it'll work out fantastically. Now, the next common issue that people have been discussing are the AI soldiers, or the grunts or specters, whatever. Should they be in the game? Well, of course, the easy answer to that is no, they should not be. You can never have a competitive game with bots or non-player controlled units because that's just not fair. It feels like a public match. It's not competitive because they are unpredictable and you just can't have them in the game for so many more obvious reasons. So there needs to be a way to disable them so you can keep them out of the game and keep the game run by only player controlled soldiers. My next and final tip is probably the most controversial one that I'm going to offer you today. And that is that I think Titanfall competitive teams need to consist of 12 players per team. Now, I know you're thinking, that is a lot of people for one team. You know, the standard Call of Duty competitive team is a 4-man team. You want me to have 12 people in Titanfall? Well, yeah, I do. Well, the maps are huge, and a lot of the large size of the map is to account for the Titans, but the other part of it is, there's usually only 6 player-controlled soldiers per game, and the rest of the crazy amounts of soldiers in the game are all AI. So to account for the huge maps and the lack of AI that would be in competitive that I'm proposing, you need to have a large player-controlled team. So that's why I'm thinking 12-man teams are going to be the best option if Titanfall has any chance of being competitive. Now, of course, there would need to be various other rules like weapons and perks that are banned, but the things that I've just listed are my general ground rules for the game on where I'd like to see it go. So will this work? Will Titanfall be competitive with the rules I have listed above? Well, maybe. Only time will tell. But I will say this. I would love to see them try to make this happen because Titanfall is a super fun game, and to work competitive into it would be sick. I would certainly follow that competitive scene. I would try to be a part of that competitive scene, and I think a lot of people would do the same. But regardless of what they do, Titanfall is a fantastic game that will have success in the gaming community for sure. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button down below. Also, be sure to subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos just like this one. This is Jigsaw, signing out.